I think affirmative action has gotten kind of a bad rap, in part because people think that affirmative action creates racial stereotypes. Affirmative action doesn't create racial stereotypes. The way that we attach value to racial categories existed long before we had anything called affirmative action. The other thing is assumptions about Black inferiority or ill preparedness or just sort of less deservingness often go without a second mention in this conversation. No one here has had anything about the idea that it could possibly be that Black students should be in those same institutions, in same spaces. Everyone keeps coming back to test scores and merit and all of these things. These are nice watchwords, but no one has that same energy for legacy admits, for athletics, for people whose parents gave very nice donations to come to those schools. But there's always the sort of the Black or brown student that is blamed for taking seats away, that they are less deserving and shouldn't be in that space, and not really thinking about what affirmative action was actually called to do, which is try to make equal institutions that have never been equal, institutions that have remained closed, really, to many minority communities, not just Black people, Native Americans, women, and other people who are minoritized in this country. And so they don't deal with that part, but say that it's the policy that is meant to address these things and try to alleviate these discriminations as the reason for the discrimination. And I think that's wholly dishonest. I think that there are real disagreements that one can have with affirmative action, but to suggest that affirmative action is the cause of bigotry, racism, exclusion, and etc., I think is disingenuous and does sort of ignore how important this policy has been to creating something that looks like a middle class for some minority communities that may not have been present without this policy in the first place.